So when people see you now, they see this, I mean, overwhelming confidence, not in a egotistical way, anything like that. But Clinton, it was amazing for me because I think a lot of times people look at a person like you and they're like, man, if I could just get that kind of confidence, but he doesn't realize all the things that have happened to me in my life and that I'm going through and things like that. It's not like you have not taken blows in life, and you talked about it in at Tim Story Live, and it was so amazing because you talked about it in a light that was a little bit different. Some of the challenges that you had growing up that really kind of shaped you as you went too.
So anyways, I know you're applying for the UPS. So real quick, for those that are like, all right, dude, so what happened to UPS? So I was working there for 4 years. I went full time. I was carrying an 85-pound package up some stairs, makeshift stairs at this construction site. The staircase collapsed. I hurt my knee and my back, and I ended up having to get spinal surgery. So when that happened, I've been doing music since I was 10. But back then, unlike now, becoming successful in music was like, that's not real. You know what I mean? Now everybody thinks they can be famous tomorrow. But like when we were younger, that was like, you don't become famous with music. This isn't a real thing, right? So when I got hurt, I'm like, man, I didn't graduate high school. I can't do hard labor anymore. Like I have to make this music thing that I've been doing like locally and in my bedroom for the past like 10 years, like a real thing. So I didn't even have a plan B. I was like, I'm just going to become a famous, or not famous, but successful, famous in the sense that people want to work with me, but successful producer and artist. And then when that wasn't working, I realized, because I kept producing remixes to popular songs, and the local radio DJ would play my remixes, and he would tell the record executives, and I'd hear him on the phone, so you should listen to my boy Clinton Sparks remix of your, Brandy record or your 112 record, right? And they'd be like, oh yeah, cool. Hey man, you're gonna play my song. And I was like, oh, if I become a DJ, they'll all want to be my friend and then at least give me a courtesy listen because they need me. That is when I realized the value of becoming a value prop. So from there on in, all I did was build up me and my brand so strong and valuable that everybody wanted to work with me for some reason or another. And I never had to call people to work to get stuff what I needed from them. And what happens is if you're patient and you care enough to build authenticity and a real relationship and network, even though in the back of my mind, the end goal was to build a powerful network that I had unlimited favors or options, right? I never asked for shit, right? I was always like, what can I do? How can I help? Sure. Can you play my record this week? Not only am I going to play it, I'm going to play it 3 times. Really? Yeah, man. And they were like, why? Why? Because I got love for you, bro. Boom. Did that for years. Never asked for nothing, right? Even right now, like I could probably ask everyone from Jay-Z to Puff to like anybody for anything, and they do it because I never ask. They all take my calls. You know what I mean? Because they know whenever I show up, I have an awesome idea or an awesome opportunity or a way for them to make money. And they also know that they trust me enough that I've vetted it out and I know what I'm talking about. And that takes time to build that kind of trust with people to believe you. So when like just yesterday, I was talking to Ludacris about, without details, just a massive ad campaign for him and a massive company that I developed, and he loved it. And so I'm going to put it to paper so that we can pitch it together to that massive brand. You know what I mean? But that's like, yeah, I mean, Ludacris, just using his name for an example, when I produced a couple of records for him for his Theater of the Mind album, he literally called me and went on for 15 minutes. I'm just sitting there listening about my ability to understand people and know what they need and know what direction they should go to next and how to be able to get inside people's minds and know what's best for them, but then know how to convey that to them without them feeling like I'm trying to push them to do something because I have an agenda. So like he went on a whole spiel about that, which was like awesome to hear Ludacris say that, because I was like 13 years ago and I was like, holy crap, Ludacris is saying this to me? Yeah, man. So if I didn't get hurt at UPS, I'd probably be the CEO of UPS right now.